Hey guys, how y'all doing today? I wanted to jump on today and just talk about one of the biggest pieces that I find when it comes to life-changing experiences for people, and it's the word forgiveness. One of the things my grandmother told me all the time growing up as I struggled in life with, what was going on inside my home and relationships, failed relationships. I was unable to forgive. And so as I went through so many times in my life, I was trying to see, I thought I had one of my forgiveness things in here, but I don't. But one of the things that I realized, and hey, look, if you're jumping on today and if you're watching live, just put a thumbs up. If you're watching replay, just push #replay. And if you're struggling with forgiveness, just say that's me. Because, hey, Marcy, a lot of times as we go through life, the number one thing that holds us back is unforgiveness, right? Is just not being able to let things go, not being able to forgive somebody who hurts us. And I found a couple quotes that I wanted to share with you guys today. This is from Charles Stanley, who's a pastor up in the Atlanta area. He said, "We are to forgive so that we may enjoy God's goodness without feeling the weight of anger burning deep within our hearts. Forgiveness does not mean we recant the fact that what happened to us was wrong. Instead, we roll our burdens onto the Lord and allow Him to carry us through this." And I thought that was awesome. And another one was, "Today I decided to forgive. Not because you apologize or because you acknowledge the pain that you caused me, but because my soul deserves peace." I love that. And so forgiveness, and just remember this, forgiveness is a process. It's a choice we have to make over and over every single day to be free from the hurt of just life. And what I've really found out as I've went through this process is that so many people go through life and their health is affected by it. Their marriage is affected by it. Their children are affected by it. And so as you go through this thing we called life, and I hope that you guys will share this a little bit so that you guys can kind of see the significance of this. Even today, as busy as life goes through, we have a hard time letting go of things. We harbor feelings. And, I was speaking to a gentleman that if you looked at him, you would think he's healthy, but he's struggling. He's aging. He's had several types of panic attacks and just everything. And he even said it. He's like, "Mike, it's all about my unforgiveness from my marriage, my marriage failing." And he's already remarried. So just imagine how those troubles and tribulations that we go through in life never allow us to move on and to grasp the goodness of forgiveness. And you know what's really hard for most people is look, God doesn't lie. Okay, He said that if you're able to forgive, He's able to forgive you. Look, we can't. I always say when we point the finger, my wife always says when you point the finger at somebody, there's 4 fingers pointing back at you, right? Because you've done things in your life that you wish you could have done over. So walking in forgiveness is the number one thing that you should strive through every single day to help yourself move beyond past experiences that have been troubling. So I hope that helps some of you today. I hope that you will share this. If you know somebody's name, put their name in the comment box down below so that they can hear this and listen and have it go deep in their heart. Open your hearts and minds to the potential of what forgiveness will do. And instead of walking in unforgiveness, walk in forgiveness. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. I've ruined some relationships, some friendships, even in business. But you know what? I've made it public that I've been asked all those people for forgiveness, and I'm moving on. And even when I don't, I didn't do anything wrong, I will go to that person and ask them, hey, because you want to see it from their perspective. Maybe they see it different than you did. There's always two things warring at you, right? You got to snip one of them and just move on. You know, I'm going through that with some family issues. And I've just realized that I've surrounded myself around accountability. They're encouraging me in this direction. And, you know, and I just look at my wife. My wife has the most amazing relationship with her family. And so do I. Like, it's incredible. So, and I believe all of that started with forgiveness and unforgiveness because I really didn't deserve it, right? So I'm just being vulnerable with you guys today to let you know that I've screwed up in my life. I've done things that I regret. Even every single day, I think we do something that we regret every single day. And so we just take up our cross and we move beyond it. And we ask for forgiveness and we move on. So I hope that has encouraged you guys today to do that, to take that time to maybe it's to go to somebody and say, hey, you know, this didn't go exactly right, but I forgive you. Will you forgive me? You know, and just meet halfway and move beyond it, get beyond it. So guys, be encouraged today. Love God and live with passion and have an amazing, amazing rest of your Thursday.